Okay, so in September 2016, Apple stood on a stage in San Francisco and said something that made millions of people genuinely angry.
Courage.
Courage. They called it courage. To remove a hole. Now, 10 years later, I want to tell you what was actually going on. Because it was never about courage. It wasn't about your phone being thinner. And it definitely wasn't for you. Here's something almost nobody knows. The headphone jack, invented in 1877, before the car, before the airplane, before electric light bulbs were even, common in homes. It was designed for telephone switchboard operators, those women you see in old photos plugging cables into giant boards. And that exact connector, basically unchanged, survived world wars, the Walkman, the iPod, 50 years of consumer electronics, without a single meaningful complaint. It needed zero power, zero pairing, zero battery, zero latency. You plugged it in, it worked. Every single time. Apple gave 3 reasons, and each one collapses like a wet napkin the second you actually look at it. Reason 1, thinner phones. Sure, except the iPhone 7, the first one without a jack, was actually thicker than the iPhone 6. Look it up. Reason 2, water resistance. Okay, so the Sony Xperia Z3 had full IP68 waterproofing, the highest rating in 2014, 2 years before Apple removed the jack. And it kept the jack. Sony figured it out. Funny how that works. Reason 3, better audio. This one is just genuinely insulting. Bluetooth compresses audio. Every audiophile on the planet knows this. The 3.5mm jack plays uncompressed. So they replaced better audio with worse audio and called it an upgrade. So if none of those reasons are real, what is? Let's do something radical. Let's follow the money. 3 months. 3 months after they removed the headphone jack, Apple launched AirPods, priced at $159. That timing isn't a coincidence. That's a business plan. AirPods went from zero to a $15 billion a year business. 15 billion. That's bigger than Spotify. That's bigger than Twitter was at its peak. And it literally could not exist, not at that scale, if your phone still had the old port. And here's the part nobody talks about enough. Apple has a licensing program called MFI, Made for iPhone. Every company that wants to make a Lightning or USB-C headphone has to pay Apple. Every single one. The 3.5mm jack, completely open standard. No license, no fee, no Apple getting a cut. Now, Samsung. Oh, Samsung. They ran entire ad campaigns mocking Apple for this. There's a Samsung ad where their own employee tells iPhone users they need a dongle. Then, a double dongle. The internet loved it. Samsung removed their headphone jack in 2019, quietly, with no press release, no explanation, no courage speech. They just did it. And then deleted those ads from their YouTube channel. Every major Android manufacturer followed within 2 years. Almost like they all got the same memo. But here's the part that no tech review ever says out loud. This wasn't just about headphone revenue. This was about lock-in. Your AirPods work best. Auto connect, instant switch, battery shown on screen, only on Apple devices. If you ever want to leave iPhone, you're also leaving your headphones. Your earbuds are now a switching cost. They didn't remove a port. They added a subscription to your ears. One you didn't notice you were signing up for. They said it took courage to remove the headphone jack. And maybe they were right. It takes a certain kind of courage to look your customers in the eye, tell them it's for their benefit, and charge them $159 for what they already had. On this channel, we pull apart ordinary things the world just accepted. If that sounds like your kind of rabbit hole, you know what to do. And if you don't, the button is right there. It's free, and, unlike AirPods, it doesn't require a proprietary charger.